Hey up!
And welcome to our weekly 3-2-1 PingCast. If this is your first time on our channel, thanks for dropping by, you're very welcome. We are Mike and Yvonne and have been filming our experiences in and around Torrevieja since August 2020.
If you'd like to find out more about us, you can watch our introduction video. We'll put a link in the description, or you can visit our newly updated website, a great way to check out all our previous long-form content.
If you're a regular visitor to our channel, then you're very welcome too.
Today we'll be checking on what the weather has been like in Torrevieja this week.
We'll be seeing what happened next with the final episode of Grahame and Julie's non-lucrative visa application story.
We've got some interesting and exciting news for Torrevieja.
And we'll also be looking at our people's comments and pics, so please stay tuned until the end. The temperatures in Torrevieja this week have ranged from about 16 to 21 degrees with a mixture of sun and rain, dropping to as low as 7 degrees through the night. The strong winds from last week seems to have calmed down now. This week we have the final episode about Grahame and Julie's non-lucrative visa application.
In the last episode we found out Grahame and Julie's application had been rejected by the Manchester BLS, that's the North of England Spanish Visa Application Centre.
The NLV is an ideal pathway for a retired couple with some savings to live in Spain all year round.
The requirements for the NLV are applicants must have a passive income or sufficient savings of at least €28,800 per year plus €7,200 per year for each additional family member. So a couple would be €36,000, and that's around £31,000 per year at the current exchange rate.
The initial visa is valid for 1 year and it can be renewed for a further two-year periods. After 5 years you can apply for residency, and after 10 years you can apply for citizenship.
Private health insurance is required also, but if you're a pensioner you can use the S1 form to swap onto the Spanish health system.
The work restrictions: this visa does not allow employment or self-employment in Spain. Only income from passive sources is accepted.
A medical certificate is required, and that's a health certificate confirming the applicant does not suffer from any infectious diseases.
The applicant must have a clean criminal record.
And proof of residency is required in the consular jurisdiction. That's the evidence that the applicant lives within the jurisdiction of the Spanish consulate.
After last week's shock ending, let's see what happened next.
Now then, we left episode 2 on a bit of a cliffhanger. So if you haven't seen the previous 2 episodes, there's a link in the description to both of them. So check them out and have a look.
Did Chris at UpSticks take the reins and solve the problem for you?
He did. As soon as we told him what had happened, he said to us, send me the letters. And when he seen the letters, he just couldn't believe what had happened. They had actually treated us as a single person
rather than a married couple.
Rather than a married couple. Separately, we wouldn't have been able to afford to do it, but together, as a couple, it was possible. And when I'd seen the paperwork, I knew from that we was okay, because I knew that Chris from UpSticks, he wouldn't have let us go any further if we couldn't afford to do it, because it was just money related. And they just obviously have made a mistake on our finances.
Yeah.
Do we know exactly what the mistake was?
Well, yeah. I mean,
we think we do.
We think we do.
They don't tell you.
No.
They don't tell you officially.
They're not going to own up to any mistakes.
No.
We just think they hadn't done the sums right and added the pensions up and the savings right.
Yeah, and am I right in thinking that Chris has never had anybody?
He was really upset. He really was, because it just doesn't happen to him.
And it happened twice that week.
And he had 2 in the same week.
And it's probably the same people that caused the problem.
Probably, but we'll never know.
They probably need a new calculator.
Well, they need something.
Or put a battery in it. Or something. Yeah.
But, you know, the upset it caused, it's just unreal.
Yeah, I mean, it's devastating, isn't it?
It is.
Up until then, I was sceptical anyway.
Yeah.
As I said to you in the last one, when I seen the paperwork, you were still... it was devastating.
My train of thought was they've said no and that's it now. Are they going to back down and say we've made a mistake? Or is that it? Yeah. So I was really down.
But I know. Yeah. It's only the money. And I know that, as I said to you, if Chris wouldn't have let us go any further if we hadn't got the money, I mean, I knew we had the money, and I knew that it'd been worked out right, and so that was all it was, and I knew that was all it needed to do. That's why we appealed.
How do you think you'd have gone on if you hadn't have had Chris and UpSticks?
Oh, no,
Probably
there's no way
left
we
it,
could have done
actually.
it. No.
Because we wouldn't have known where to start.
No.
That's right.
Well,
We want to know what to do.
we want to know where to start in the first place.
No.
You know, without Chris, we'd just been stuck, wouldn't we? We just wanted.
It's not the sort of thing, because there's so many complications to it, and the language barriers and things like that. It's not the sort of thing you take on your own, is it?
No.
You do need an expert to help you through it.
Yes, it's a lot of money to pay and stuff.
To actually get
but
the
I'd
visa.
rather do that than struggle each time.
It's worth it.
Yes.
Yeah, because the least littlest thing on paperwork, they'll reject it, and you've got to redo it all again. So you get somebody to do it professionally, and he did, and he was fantastic.
So Chris put in an appeal.
Yes, he did.
He did. Yeah, we got a letter.
How long did it take to get from the thing going wrong and being rejected to being sorted out? Was that a long, 13 weeks wait?
About a week.
Wow.
It was done in a week,
Yeah, Chris did the letter straight away.
Yeah, he did a letter, and he pointed out to him everything that...
He did. Which we'd already said previously, let me say. We'd already told them everything they needed to know, but we doubled it up. We did it all again.
Right. I mean, he's saying that you've got to have 400% iPreme. Which we'd got. Yeah. But he said we had actually got 500. Yeah. Which was more than enough for what we wanted.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they must have realised they made a mistake to do it so quickly. You know, to get it back in a week. They thought, we've made a mess here. Yeah. Let's put it right. So be thankful for that, I suppose. That was quick, wasn't it?
Well, we're just waiting for the apology letter. But we didn't get one. You know, here's £1,000. You can spend it on what you like. And
did you actually lose any expense? Was there anything else you had to do because of that? Were you out of pocket through it for any reason? Like, did you have to make any more trips anyway?
I mean, yes. Luckily, the first time our friends Sue and Simon took us, they drove us up there in the car. Yeah. But obviously, the second time they were over here in Spain, so we had to make our own way. Yeah. Which was a train.
It was train. Yeah, we had to catch a train there, and then we went to the consulate. We went up to the desk. She said, she looked at her when we were looking. The first thing I want to point out is that Julie got a text
message from
I didn't get the
consulate.
Text at all. Julie got one.
Now, they'd always dealt with Grahame, always. Everything's done in the man first. Yeah. The woman's secondary, if you like. Yeah. So for me to get the text message, I thought it was a scam. I honestly thought it was a scam. Yeah. All it said was Grahame and Julie.
Yeah. No reference, no numbers, no nothing. Just come to get your passports.
You've got 4 weeks to pick your passports up.
Anyway, so he gets there, and the woman on the thing said, "Show me, you got a letter?" And I said, "Yeah," on the phone. And as soon as she seen that, you was all right.
I felt better then. Once she saw that the message was okay, you know. Yeah.
But the funny thing is, we went up to the desk when it was our turn, and the woman said,
you'll have to come back.
Now, I thought she was going to say come back next day or something like that. So I thought,
he said, we've got a train booked. I said, we'll be back.
I said, we've got a train booked.
Obviously rebooked that.
Yeah. So basically, we were roughly about £200 down to what we shouldn't have been. If it should have gone through, no problem at all, but it didn't, so obviously.
It's cost you money.
It's cost us money.
To put it right. Yeah. Yeah, so that's brilliant. Well, it's a great outcome, isn't it?
It is. Yeah. It is.
When we got the thing, we actually texted it to Chris, and he was driving at the time, I think, and he was so, related.
He was really relieved and happy.
And he said, the other couple that was like you, they got theirs the day before you. He said, but I didn't want to say nothing until in case you get your hopes up. So
it worked out for all of us.
Yeah, he was really chuffed. Yeah.
So obviously, I was going to ask you, how did you feel? And he's obviously, you felt fantastic.
Yeah,
it was wonderful. Couldn't believe it.
Yeah. So did you pick everything up there and then at the office, what you needed then, or did you have to wait for the post again?
No, they stick it in. That's why we had to go back, because they have to print it while you're there.
Right. Yeah.
She asked you what date you want to go. You're going into Spain, and and I assume that's why, because they won't have them already ready. They got to put the date on. So we gave them a date that we want to go. So she said, "Oh, okay, I'll make it this date." And she said, "You can go in after that date."
Yeah. That's good, isn't it?
So we just hanged about and went back and they rang through and she said, "Yeah, they're ready." Gone back and they were there.
Yeah, brilliant.
And then it was just telling everybody.
It was just,
We can do it.
Yeah.
We could.
Yeah, relief, yeah.
Oh, definitely.
So what did
relief.
you do then, in terms of the UK situation?
Well, we booked some flights.
Yeah. To come straight back out again.
booked the flights.
Yeah.
You got home first and then booked your flights.
Yeah.
I mean, we did have another 4 weeks before we went.
No, it weren't.
Was
that
it about
long,
3 weeks?
No, we didn't.
On the airbed,
Only a couple.
in the one chair.
We just
Not
wanted to
gaffer
say bye to all the family that we could, so we went to see different people.
Yeah, just to say good cheerio and that, but
We had a few days with your sister and mum, didn't we?
yeah.
Said
So
goodbye.
all your sort of rental things and your house and your furniture and everything had gone by that time.
Yeah, we sorted that
Just a
out.
matter of handing the notice in on the apartment we'd got.
No,
Right.
the furniture had gone ages ago.
Yeah. You just got the bed, yeah.
We didn't have any furniture. We just had a bed that kept finding holes in it somewhere and kept taping it up. And one chair in the window. So I had my perch in the window and she was on the bed.
So you came back to Spain, and what did you have to do when you got back here?
Nothing really, no.
What about your
yet.
padron or anything like
That's
that?
all in hand. We
Right.
got a phone call from Jane. Now she works with Chris. She takes over the second
That's
stage.
the second stage with Jane.
So we've not really done anything yet.
Okay.
But
She's booked the appointments.
She's booked an appointment for the 15th of
15th of December for the TIE.
Also, I'd like to point out that the padron now is done online.
Okay.
You don't need the padron now to get your TIE card.
Right.
And you don't need to go to the town
you don't need to go to town.
Is that
apply
new?
for
That's
it.
a new thing.
Well, yeah, I think
so,
they changed
yeah.
they changed it. So now it's done online, the padron.
Yeah.
All we've got to do ourselves for the TIE is go down and have a photo taken, because the photo is smaller than the normal
Passport.
photo you have for a passport.
Yeah.
And so she puts you in touch with somebody that they
Right.
do that,
Okay.
won't they?
Yeah, and then
So
it's off
good.
to Alicante. We've got an appointment at Alicante.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how long did the whole process take then, from start to finish?
7 months,
Well,
wasn't it?
yes, from the first phone call to UpSticks and to arriving in Spain, it was 7 months.
7 months. It's quite a long time.
It is. It is.
Very long time to wait, yeah.
It is.
A lot of waiting.
Especially when you're hearing they're coming out of London and Edinburgh, in weeks, right? In 1 or 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and some that come out and run in weeks. So, and when you've been hearing all that,
Yeah.
it gets a bit.
Bit of a roller coaster then, wasn't
It's
it?
strange why it takes so long
know.
from Manchester then.
No, nobody's got any answers.
No.
Yeah.
I would just like to say, I know I've mentioned it before, and it's a big thing for us, isn't it? But through if it weren't for Sue and Simon,
We wouldn't have even done it because we didn't think we could afford it. They worked it all out.
they worked
Yeah.
it all out. They were the ones that instigated us going into it.
Yeah, they
Oh, if
motivated
we're out
to do
there,
it.
They did.
we would have been still thinking, we can't do
do
it,
it.
we can't do
Yeah.
it. Because there's nothing around to say that you could do it.
Just say a nice big thank you to Sue and Simon on that.
So a
camera.
Thank
big,
you.
big thank you to Sue and Simon.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, so we owe them a bit of debt, don't we, really?
Yeah,
Go on.
great.
Is that a Marseille?
Oh no, not another one.
Is
There
it?
we
I
go.
don't know.
Hey!
It's on your thumb?
Oh, that is.
Oh yes.
Is it a mozza?
I don't know.
Has it got any blood on it?
No.
No, it's all
I
right.
don't know.
This is Spain, folks. This is Spain now. This is where you come from.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
So, is there anything else you want to tell us, or tell our subscribers about the situation? Anything we've missed at all? I'm not quite
Well, I
sure.
just
We've
say
gone
if
through.
you do,
advice.
if you
Yeah.
do get a rejection, don't give up.
Don't give up.
Yeah.
Don't give up.
Whatever you do.
There's always hope.
If you think you're right
Yeah.
and you know they're wrong, get it sorted.
Yeah,
If you've got someone like Chris at UpSticks or someone like them, they'll put it right.
Yeah.
I think we ought to say thank you to Chris at UpSticks.
Yes, definitely. All the team, actually.
Yeah.
They've been brilliant, and they will be brilliant because it's ongoing.
Yeah. And
Excellent.
we're very grateful for what they've done.
Of course we are.
And now we're in with Jane now, and we've spoke to her, and she seems a very nice person.
Yeah.
So I'm sure we'll get on very well.
Brilliant. They do a great job.
Yeah, they've done a great job. Yeah. Well worth the money.
Yep. Right.
Yeah.
As soon as Chris said, I'll sort this out for you, I felt better.
It just put you at ease.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, you know, he can't believe what happened. So,
Yeah.
Jane's taken over the second stage.
Jane's taken over the second stage. She's already made us an appointment on the 15th of December to get our TIE card.
You can't get in without a tie. TIE.
Oh.
Well, we'll put a link to UpSticks and Chris in the description below. And I think that's about all we've, isn't it?
Yeah.
That has been a brilliant episode. Thank you very much for
You're welcome.
telling us
Thank
the
you.
story.
You're welcome.
I'm
Thank
sure
you.
that
Thank
people will
you.
be absolutely riveted.
Yeah.
We've got episode 1, episode 2, episode 3, links in the description. Watch them all if you haven't seen the first one, the second one. And on that note, I think it's time to wrap the video up.
Yes.
Don't you?
Yes.
So, it's a thumbs up if you enjoyed the
Thumbs up.
video. Thumbs down if you haven't enjoyed the video. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already.
Because it's free.
And don't forget to hit that notification bell. 3, 2, 1.
Hey.
Adios.
Hey, adios.
Oh, pings. Pings all around, folks.
Adios.
Celebration. Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Oh, is it your signature dish?
So, a very happy ending thanks to Chris and his team at UpSticks.
As reported in the Euro Weekly News, Torrevieja could become one of the filming locations for the famous television show MasterChef this year, after a meeting which was held during the International Tourism Fair in Madrid.
During the meeting, the Mayor Eduardo Dolon and the Tourism Councillor Rosario Martinez presented a range of iconic city locations where the show's outdoor kitchens could be set up, showcasing Torrevieja's coastal landscapes, urban spaces and cultural identity.
If this is confirmed, the MasterChef's filming would mark a major milestone for Torrevieja, placing the city in the spotlight for audiences across Spain and beyond. The council hopes the project will boost local cuisine, support hospitality businesses and show the city's potential for high-profile events. Just before we read out your comments, if you're enjoying our content but not yet subscribed, please consider doing so. It doesn't cost you anything at all.
And if you click on the bell, you'll be notified every time we release a new video, so you won't miss a thing.
Now, let's have a look at what our subscribers are saying.
These comments are from our last week's PingCast. This first one's from Sven. Becoming residents is a long-winded procedure, even for us EU citizens. There are no real stumbling stones, it's just a slow process. And the Swedish system has been surprisingly slow too. We started our process last May and we're still awaiting for our residency. Thanks for a great video.
Thanks for the comments, Fen. It's interesting to hear that even EU member states are still finding the process very slow, and not just us third country nationals. There are 3 BLS offices in the UK, one in London, one in Manchester and one in Edinburgh. We heard the London office is the quickest at processing, which handle all Spain's visa applications.
This one is from Ian. As usual, great content, and when all the works are completed, Torrevieja will be quite something. I never knew that the derelict building was an ice factory, but it now makes sense why it was never knocked down. I would sell up in the UK in a heartbeat and do an NLV, but Mrs D won't. But I do hope Grahame and Julie are successful.
Thanks for that, Ian. Torrevieja is now reported to be the fastest growing town, not just in Costa Blanca, but in the whole of Spain, recording a population increase of 4.92%. That's 4,710 new residents, according to late 2025 data, driven by international migration, a high quality of life, and a strong year-round appeal.
This is from Jason. Grahame and Julie are a lovely couple, and we're so happy that they are following their dream. So many people talk about living somewhere sunny, but never take the plunge.
Well, thanks for your comment, Jason. Yes, they originally thought they couldn't afford to do it, but now they're living the dream. We've received lots of lovely pictures this week. Rianne Head sent us this one. Her husband Phil took this lovely picture for sunset over the Pink Lake.
And this one's from Jodie Dwyer, and this is another sunset in La Xenia. Lots
of sunsets today, aren't there?
Yeah.
Jason Kay, 2 pics, one of the sun going down behind a palm tree and one overlooking La Jolla towards the TM office building.
And these pictures are from Gary Beecher with his sunrise, not a sunset, a sunrise over La Mata and a nice view of the Pink Lake.
Sunrise? Wow. He gets up early, Gary, doesn't he? He goes jogging, doesn't he, with Anne?
Yeah, but I think it's Anne that does the jogging. I think Gary does the walking.
Walking?
Yeah.
Gary, get them knees up. Now, Maya sent us 3 pictures from the pier and the progress of the development of the connection. And there's also a little video here to finish off. Just have a look at this.
So if you've got any pics that you would like us to show, send them in to us via Messenger from our Facebook page and we'll include them in our next PingCast.
Don't forget to like our page and follow us so you'll see when we post anything new. You'll find the link for our Facebook page in the description.
Or if you're not on Facebook, you can email them to us at mybetweenthelakes@gmail.com.
A huge thanks to all of you for your continued support. We really do appreciate it.
It's thanks to all of you that our channel keeps on growing.
A special thank you this week to Pat, Sven and Jason, who have all given us a super thanks for our latest PingCast. Thank you very much.
The list you can now see are all the lovely people who have donated in some way to our channel since we started in 2020.
On that note, it's time to wrap the 3-2-1 PingCast up. So, it's a thumbs up if you enjoyed the PingCast, a thumbs down if you haven't enjoyed the PingCast. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already.
Because it's free.
And don't forget to hit that notification bell. 3, 2, 1,
ping!
Adios!
Adios!
To our channel, don't miss out. With Mike and Yvonne, we'll show you about Between the Lakes, where happiness flows. Cycling through the coast where your adventure grows.